You heard him earlier on this evening with me calling the action as a commentator. Now my co-host is on the mat. He'll be competing against James Mikus. He represents the EFC. So Jay Wadsworth going on his 6 minutes of action. There is an age gap, 39 for James, 47 for Jay. Total 6 minutes of action, Jiu Jitsu. Let's see what it's all about. And James pulling the guard right from the top. That's something that Jay was talking about, that he had not seen too many men or women pulling guard, but we kick off the match right from the start at guard. Let's see what Jay and James bring to us here this evening. Again, thanks for joining us at Battle of the Badge 3 here in Miami, Florida, at the La Scala, at the Four Ambassadors, right in the heart of downtown Miami, near the Brickell Avenue area. A very special thanks to all of our men and women in uniform that help us protect our streets and keep our country safe, protect our freedoms and our rights, put their lives on the line. But tonight, they're putting something else on the line. That's their determination, their grit, and passion for the sport of Jiu Jitsu. As Jay and James here just contemplating their next move. That guard, a half guard for Jay. James on the bottom. James does have there that ankle. Not sure exactly if he's going to keep going forward with it. But Jay strategical now on the guard, pushing him up. James looking for an opportunity to maybe perhaps put that leg right down and get to guard, or get to the side control. And no, right back to the start, maybe from the guard. No. He's contemplating the next move. Maybe James is going to put a butterfly. No, it's not. We get the half guard. Almost 4 minutes into this already. 4 minutes left. This is our main event. Jay Wadsworth with the colorful rash guard. James Mikus with that black and white rash guard. Very strategical here. Less than 4 minutes to go into this matchup, our main event. Make sure that you follow us on our socials for Battle of the Badge. That's Battle of the Badge _ C3. And also Fight 2 WBJJ, which also has an event this Friday the 24th here on Flow. Approaching now the 3-minute mark. Steady, composed, thinking of the next move like a chess game. James hanging on to that right leg. Perhaps maybe getting an ankle lock if the opportunity arises, but doesn't have anything yet. He let it go. Will he switch? Will he go on to something else? Wadsworth thinking, contemplating, escaping. Mikus again with the leg, trying to get that half guard, and he does. Impeding the opportunity of Wadsworth to get the side control. Close now to the 2.5-minute mark. James Mikus looking at the clock. Jay here putting some pressure with that shoulder and that left arm wrapped around behind the neck of Mikus. And Wadsworth there with the underhook, which he can maybe turn to the side and look for the leg, but Wadsworth doing a great job at positioning that left shoulder to the neck area of Mikus, putting on that pressure, maybe looking for that opportunity to escape and get side control, just waiting for the right moment, the right timing. The way of Mikus of putting in that left forearm on the neck of Wadsworth, creating that frame, creating that space to escape. Good way of putting that knee in the way, giving an opportunity. And right now on paper with all these submission attempts, Mikus looking good so far. We got a minute and 10 seconds left. Wadsworth, you're thinking, contemplating what he can do. Good way of Mikus keeping that leg there, that right leg, not allowing him to move. Great rear roll. And now positioning, taking the back. If he gets those little hooks in, he could go in for the rear naked choke. And right now it's looking good for Mikus with more of the attempts. We're approaching the 30-second mark right now. If Jay wants to pull off a victory, he has to go now.
Let's go.
Bases loaded, 9th inning, down by 1. You have to go ahead and go for it. Good way of Jay protecting the rear naked choke by keeping his chin down.
Clear that bottom hook, Jay.
Just 5 seconds left. Again for the rear naked choke, but the chin down from Wadsworth is protecting himself, and that's the matchup. That is it. And now we will await the final decision by our referee. And the winner goes to James Mikus, United States Air Force, and kudos